In this video, we're going to multiply and divide integers. Let's start with the first example. 5 times 3. The dot here means multiplication. 5 times 3 is 15. So basically, you are adding 5 3 times. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. Now try this example, negative 8 times 6. So 8 times 6 is 48, but over here you are multiplying a negative and a positive. So whenever you multiply different signs, you will get a negative. So this will be negative 48. Now try 35 divided by negative 5. So the first thing you need to do is look at the signs. We're dividing a positive and a negative. Different signs when dividing give you negative. Now 35 divided by 5. Let's divide it. 5 into 3 cannot, but 5 into 35 goes 7. 7 times 5 will be 35. Subtract, that will be 0. So our final answer will be negative 7. Here's another example, negative 7 times 3. Whenever you see a number in parentheses like this, it means you are multiplying. So one negative times a negative will always give you a positive. So 7 times 3 will be 21. Now try this one, 0 times negative 12. Whenever you multiply by 0, you will always get a 0. Now try this one, negative 64 divided by 8. It's always best to predict the answer. Negative divided by a positive will give you a negative. When the signs are different in multiplication and division, you always get a negative. Now let's divide 64 by 8. Well, we can reduce this by 8. That will be 1. And this will be 8. So our final answer is negative 8. Try this one. Negative 4, 2 divided by negative 2. Whenever you see two numbers close to each other in parentheses, it means multiplication. So here we have a negative and here we have a positive. Different signs, negative. Now 4 times 2 is 8. Now divide by negative 2. Now we have a negative and a negative. That will be a positive. Now 8 divided by 2, you should know that is 4. Here's another example, 9 negative 2 times 3. Okay, so over here, first you can distribute this 9 to this negative 2. You will get negative 18. Now you can distribute the 18 to this 3, but we have negative times a negative. Your answer will be a positive. Let's go ahead and let's find the answer. You can set the problem like this. You can multiply 3 to 8. That will be 24. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2, that will be 5. So your final answer will be 54. Try this one, negative 72 divided by negative 6 divided by 3. So first, solve these two. Predict the answer. Always look out for the signs. Negative and negative gives you a positive. Now let's divide 72 by 6. 6 into 7 goes 1 time. 6 times 1 will be 6. Now you subtract. 7 minus 6 will be 1. Bring down the 2. How many times does 6 go into 12? It goes 2 times. 2 times 6 will be 12. Subtract 0. So your answer is 12 divided 3. Now 12 divided by 3. How many times does 3 go into 12? Well, if you multiply 3 times 4, it will give you 12. So 3 goes into 12 4 times. Try this example, negative 2 raised to the third power divided by negative 1. So this here means that you are multiplying the same number 3 times. The power here states that. Now you can rewrite the problem like this. So first you can solve these two, negative and negative will give you positive 4. Rewrite everything over here so you don't make any mistakes. Now you can distribute it 4 to the negative 2, that will be negative 8. Now here you are dividing two negatives, and when you divide two negatives you get positive. This will be positive 8, so your final answer is 8. Try this one. 3 times negative 2 raised to the second power. This here and this here is not the same. This one includes the negative, but this one you exclude the negative because it doesn't have parentheses. So basically this over here is 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 will be 4. Now rewrite the negative, and now you can multiply 3 times negative 4, which will give you negative 12. And that's how you multiply and divide integers.